Hey guys, today I want to show you my solution to fix one of these slot-in drives. They have problems with inserting and ejecting the CDs because the rubber rollers don't stick to the metal roller, or how you call it. So bear with me, it's not my mother tongue, so I try my best to make an English video for the international viewers. My solution is to add heat shrink to the metal roller, and I already uploaded a short video in German. Now I make a video in English. So to do this fix, you first have to remove the drive. You can skip this if you already know this. One important thing, keep your screws organized, or you screw it up. So first remove the front two screws. Put them by side. Now we have to remove the covers. Then you lift it up, push it a little bit forward, and you can very easily take this case off. Yep. Now you have several screws holding the RF shield. You can take the screwdriver and find the screws. Best is you have a magnetic screwdriver, and try to not let the screws fall in the computer case. Yeah, this is a modification. I have a hard disk LED in the front. I can show you later, and some stupid modding. The screw is not coming out. You have to help it. Don't forget these two screws here. So then lift it up, and you have to move it a little bit towards you, because the VGA plug. So, as you can see, I changed the hard disk to an SSD. Okay, in my case I have to remove this RAM to get access to the drive cables here. Unplug all the cables. So, like that. You can leave this. Now you have to unscrew 4 screws, 2 on the left, 2 on the right, that hold the cage. Oh, one is missing. 2 are missing. Now I know where the screws are. Okay. Maybe I didn't screw them in because I have to remove it again. That's possible. I don't know. It's a week ago. Now I can lift it out. That's it. Now I put this by side. So the next step, we have to remove the drive. There are 2 screws on each side. And again, keep them organized. And you have to move it to this side, and then you can take it out. You see my SSD with distance So now a set of more to 4 screws. And it's a good idea if you mark the corners. So remember which direction you have to reinstall the drive to this carrier. Throw it away. Now you have these screws on the side, and you first have to remove the screws holding the PCB on the back side. Oops, don't lose them. This is a standard connection for laptop CD drives, and I have these adapters from old days, and this should fit. There's this plastic. One moment. Yep, that's the way to kill drives. Of course it doesn't work. It should work. Yeah, it works, you see. But these pins shorten to the case. That's a problem for later. Now we open this housing. Keep care of these screws. Then you can lift it up a little bit, twiddling here and there. And now remember how this is put together with these tabs, how you call it. So this is the drive. This is the rubber belt. This might be hardened out over the time. It may work, but you can replace it if you have one by hand. So next step, this plastic has to be removed, this black one. We have springs on each side. Best thing is you take one of these tweezers, gently try to unhook it and hold it so it doesn't fly away. Don't ask me how I know this. So, and again on this side, very carefully. See this? So, okay. Now lift it up and press this gently down. Then you can move this over this piece and you can take it out. So these are rubber rollers. Yeah, they spin free. If you hold this wheel, they spin free. This a little bit tightened, but this one spins free. So I already fixed the drive. That's in the green Mac. Yeah, I can show this later. But now we fix this drive. So to get this, to take this out, we have to unclip this white clip by removing it in this direction. Needs a little bit force with the fingernail, and a smaller screwdriver is better. But then you can very easily lift it out, remove this white plastic. Then there is a washer. Where is it? You really need this. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. That prevents this rubber is forcing against this plastic piece. Then we can take this rubber out. So on my first attempt for this drive, I cleaned them, but it didn't help. Now, so this is how do you call it in English? I haven't found a translation for it. This is a sponge for painters. It's like sanding paper, and with this I will now my English sucks, I'm sorry. This is a very shiny surface, but the heat shrink will not stick to it. So I remove this shiny by sanding it down. Do this evenly as possible. And turn it with the fingers here. You can see it in the video that this shining is going away. I think that's enough. So, okay, that looks fine. Now we need heating shrink tube. This would be perfect, but the inner size is the same like this roller, so it's very hard to get it on the roller. Take the next bigger size, push it over, leave a small gap here so it doesn't rub against this plastic. We need hot air, and we can while we shrink it, we can turn it on this wheel by hand and try to shrink it evenly. So now it's very important to let it cool down, because it's now very soft. If you now try to pull them over, this will roll up the heat shrink. After this is pulled on, we have to cut a short piece of heat shrink for this space and then bring this on. Now we let it cool down. Now in the meantime, I can have a look for a replacement. This rubber ring. This is a universal set from China. Let's see what's inside. It's all the same. Yeah. There are only very thin ones. This is too long. Doesn't look the best quality. I'm not sure. They work? I don't know. I don't know. So this is cooled down now. Okay, now we take one of these, put it on, move it as far as we can. Then you massage it like and it's moving like a worm. You see this? Moving here, then massage it over the heat shrinking tube. This really sticks. If that doesn't work, I don't know. See, this is working great. So leave a gap. So it ends in the center position. So now we cut this piece. That's okay. Again, we let it cool down. We use this time to find the belt. Ah, that's a mess. Many small rubber rings, belts, however. This might be interesting. No, I'm afraid this will jump off the wheel. So, using the old belt or one of the thinner, I don't know. I hoped, hey, with a Chinese description you never know what you really get. Yeah, I think it's okay. But now you have to go with the thinner part first, because this is the outer side. And you must put it on dry, otherwise it will not stick to the heating tube, I'm sure. So that's all, it's on. See this? Oops. Yeah, you see this. Come on. So a little bit massaging to the outside again. Yep, that looks good. Now we need this small washer. Don't lose it. That's the first. And this white plastic, you can put it on in 4 ways. That's the right way, with this, I call it nose, looking upwards, and this free space to the left side. Then you clip it back in, and clip this back. Now this work is done. That was the hard work. Oops. Time for a coffee. The parts flying away. Yep, now we put it back together. So, and before you push it down, you have to open this a little bit. You see this white plastic here? If you close it like that, this will block the white plastic mechanic here. Click. So now it's in correct position. And we have the nice game to put the springs back on. I love it. And if your eyes are not that good, like when you were 18, that's a beautiful thing. Oops. Try again, try again, and try again. Okie dokie. So, this is the original one. Where's the other? I will modify this a little bit. So we can test this drive outside of the Mac. Okay. It should work without a short circuit or anything like that. Yeah, that's okay. I need a power supply. Ah. Funny, Mr. Funny, where's the rubber? Where is the rubber ring? Okay, let's try one of these for testing. Once again. No, hello? Hello, McFly. I think we need the upper housing. So, something is not working. Why? Because of the white plastic piece here. Okay, once again. So, will it work now? No? Works? Ah, you see it? Wonderful. Yay, come on, come on. We have a fixed drive with a small belt. Maybe I put on it a second? What do you think? I love it if a plan comes together. So, let's open it up again. Let's look for the belt. Oh, tape. This small belt does its job. Let's try to put another one on it. Let's see what happens. Will it stay on or will it fly away? Nope. And again the white plastic. Yeah. Hmm. Now he got it. So let's hope the laser is okay. It can read discs. That I still cannot test. I only can test it in the iMac. But this notification works. And I hope you find it useful. So, putting it all back together. And the work is done. Okay, for the hard disk LED, I soldered 2 pins in this space. You see the labeling. And on the other side, there's an unpopulated pad for an SMD resistor. About 150 ohms is okay. And after you soldered that resistor in, you can connect an LED here. The positive is here, the negative is here, anode, cathode. Find a nice wire, and I placed it here below the what's this, headphone jacks, so they will illuminate when the hard disk is working. These are the speaker wires. I'm still waiting for the delivery from China for new speakers. They are all broken. And I have to open this case again. So now maybe I first connect this time. Yep. So okay. This is 12 volt for my illumination of the case. Memory. Okay. Putting back the RF shielding. You first have to put it under the plastic, then carefully try to bring the VGA plug through the hole, and then you have to be careful putting it back so nothing is blocking its way. And I also have to take care of these wires, or some bad things will happen. So, okay. That's this step. So if you put the bottom part of the case back together, you have to be careful in this area on both sides so it fits well together. If not, you have to twiggle it a little bit. First take the big screws on the rear end, just a little bit. Now you check the gaps, if they're okay. Then you can tighten them, hand tighten. Yes, it's a 500 megahertz. Now it has 1 gigabyte of RAM and 120 gigabytes SSD, a DVD drive. Yep. What can be upgraded? So let's try this machine. So, let's give it a try. That sounds good. So, the disk should appear here on the desktop. Oh, he opens it. Read before you install. Let's read it. Yeah, the drive works. Where is the trash? Oh, okay, eject. Ha! Doesn't that work great? No bandings, no... So I think this is the best solution to fix the drive. And yeah, I think that's all. Feel free to share this video, and if you like, leave a comment. And yeah, until then, bye bye. Thanks for watching.